Welcome to Heat Check, powered by Defunct.com. More about them later. These are the highest selling vintage t-shirts on eBay over the last 2 weeks. All right, coming in at number 10, we have the vintage Slow Dive Just for a Day. Oh, you know how much I love a slow dive, or maybe you don't, but I do. I wish I could own this t-shirt. This thing is wonderful. One of the better slow dive tees. Slow dive doesn't necessarily have the best tees in the world in terms of cool designs, but this one is a bit on the cooler side relative to all of their other ones. This one just looks absolutely perfect. Let's see, does it tell us a size? Size XL. So if this is size XL, oh, what a dream. What a dream t-shirt right here. Absolutely beautiful. This one sold for $1,200. Then at number 9, this rare Stanley DeSantis t-shirt. Look at this. The Nightmare Before Christmas Stanley DeSantis tee. We do not see enough Stanley DeSantis on this list. Made some incredible t-shirts back in the day. Just take a look at this. I have never seen this Stanley DeSantis t-shirt before, so that's probably why it went for so much and made this list. But so cool. Definitely an excellent t-shirt. It looks like it's in fantastic condition. I mean, look at this. There's the Disney copyright, licensed to Stanley, or manufactured by Stanley DeSantis. I mean, it looks like it's in immaculate condition. I mean, I don't think they've mentioned any. There's a whole lot of stuff here. Measurements in the pictures. Can't find another like it. Yep. It makes sense. Absolutely wonderful t-shirt here. 16 bids later, this one sold for $13.25. Then we have the vintage Sade Tour 85 tee. We have seen plenty of Sade tees on this list, but we have not seen this one before. Looks like it's well worn, and it definitely looks like it's from that mid-'80s era. I don't have a ton of photos, but I imagine this is probably not a parking lot boot, but absolutely cool t-shirt. Just sort of like perfectly, not too much, not too little on this one. We've seen a lot of Sade tees go for a lot of money. Obviously, the Love Deluxe Tour tees go for crazy. There's Summer Deluxe tees as well, but this one did just fine. Much harder to find, I think. I don't think we've seen this design. I've not seen this design in all the looking I have looked. But this one did just fine. This one sold for $1,400. Next up, we have the 1992 Sonic Youth Gracias t-shirt. We have seen this one on the list before, but this one looks like it's gigantic. It just seems really large. Let's see. Size XL. Item description from the seller. Do we have anything? I'm not sure we have anything somehow. But still, not a lot of photos. Apparently no measurements either. But everything looks legit as far as I can tell. It's looks like it's in really good condition, to be honest. Single stitch looks like there. I mean, this really looks like it's in really good condition. So, nothing to complain about, obviously. I think this t-shirt looks legit and awesome. But this one sold out of Great Britain, Cambridge to be specific, and sold for $14.98.26. If you want to increase your chances of ending up on this list, we recommend checking out Defunct.com's authentication, grading, and consignment services. Check out Defunct.com for more details. Then we have the Wu-Tang Clan with Rage Against the Machine Summer Tour of 1997. This is a colorful tee. Looks dope. Legendary tour. Wu-Tang and Rage. And this one looks like it's absolutely incredible. Looks like it's very, very clean. Looks like it may have just sat in someone's closet for just decades and decades at this point. So absolutely beautiful. Looks like, yeah, look at the print. So clean. So little cracking. I can't imagine this got worn a ton on the Loft tees. Size XL. Full 100% cotton. Made in El Salvador of USA components. So definitely from the era. This one is sick. And it sold for what they asked for, $15.99.99. Next up, we have, no surprise, a Soundgarden tee. We've been seeing lots of Soundgarden tees over the last month or two, but this one's one we haven't seen in a little while. This is like this crucifixion electric chair looking thing. This was from the Australian tour in 1997. So 1997 tees are really popping off right now. Yeah, the Australian. Sometimes these Australian tees are just so much harder to find. So many fewer. Got east, west. I don't know if that says west. I would assume it says west, but let me know if you can read that. I'm not quite sure what it's supposed to say there. But absolutely sick tee. It looks like it's in really good condition. Letting it go out of the collection. Enjoy your stay. What you see is what you get. Items are very old and will have flaws that are not listed. Well, guess got to be careful. But this one looks like it's in pretty good condition, so I wouldn't be too worried about it. They listed it for $16.50, and that's exactly what they got. $16.50 is the sale. Now you guys know that we don't include a lot of Nirvana. We try to leave some of that stuff off because we see it so frequently. But we have not seen this specific parking lot boot. So I did want to highlight it because there's so many of these, and they have some really cool designs. This one is a really cool design for sure. Interesting, the V is missing from Nirvana. I assume that's sort of what this is supposed to represent, I guess, but it's Nirvana. Anyway, we have the Nirvana In Utero Tour Tee parking lot boot. Let's see if there's something on the back. I think there's a back hit. Yeah, there's the Nevermind album cover. So that would definitely make sense that this is a bootleg, because why would you? This is In Utero, so whatever. I'm not sure, just putting things together. That's definitely the indicator of a bootleg. But either way, this one's pretty cool. I think it's really cool. This one sold for $2,000. Now another kind of tee we don't do a lot of, and that's 3D emblems, just because they're so repetitive. At least the top versions are. But wanted to highlight this one because we have a really good looking 3D emblem. This one is the Brothers in the Wind, and we have not, I don't believe we've ever featured this design on the list. So typically that's how we decide if they're new or if they're old designs. We try to feature unique ones that we haven't seen before. This one is one of the Easy Riders officially licensed products by 3D Emblem, and it looks absolutely crispy. You can tell it is basically probably dead stock, unworn, because that tag has almost no wear to it. Size XL, even better in terms of size. This is an absolute stunner of a 3D Emblem. No surprise what it went for. This one looks so good. We have seen 3D Emblems go for crazy amounts of money this year. And this one is no surprise either. Only one bid though, so they probably had it priced pretty good. This one sold for $2,000 as well. Then at number 2, we have the Melvin's Eggnog t-shirt. Let's take a look. They say it's super rare, and I believe it is because we have not seen it on this list, and we've been doing this list for I think 3 years now, almost, maybe more than that, to be completely honest. I have to go back and check. But yeah, the Melvins, obviously, they were the favorites of Kurt Cobain himself, so they are absolute legends in the alternative music space. This t-shirt looks like it's in pretty good condition outside of a few little blemishes, but you cannot complain too much. Let's see what size they say this thing is. It says a size large on that old Hanes 100% cotton tag. Let's see what the size. See if we can get a little bit closer. Yeah, it looks like it's about 21 inches, so not too bad. That's a decent large size. Absolutely cool t-shirt. They just said make an offer. They put it up for nearly $10,000, and someone did make an offer, and that offer was $2,000, and they accepted. So congratulations, the Pains. Absolutely dope tee, and congratulations to whoever got it. Then at number 1 this week, we have the Sonic Youth Dirty Album promo t-shirt. This one is not unfamiliar with the top 10, but this one looks like it's in really good condition. And it may have been, we've seen this one. This is one that was from like Geffen, the Geffen record company. I think this is an actually specific a promo of it. Let's see. I've kept it original, never worn or washed. I believe, if I understand, there were some of these that were printed specifically as promos for like corporate types and stuff like that, and record deals. I don't know if that's a stain or that's just the design on the front side. No, it looks like probably a stain. But this t-shirt, we have seen it go for a lot of money, and it did so today. This one sold for $2,200. $100 for the #1 spot this week. Congratulations, Straight Up BST, for this super sick sale and super dope t-shirt. We thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.